Today. I'm going to talk a little more about that friendship situation. I'm going to talk about something Cindy talked about on her car live stream yesterday, which is Matt Walsh and Megyn Kelly beef, and give my 2 cents. And I'm going to talk about spring break. Let me know if you've had your spring break yet. Let me start with friendship. As you know, 2 days ago, I'm crying my eyes out in the car, and to you guys, thank you. You're my therapy. And then yesterday I was like, yeah, we're back together. So if you ever played this game, or I don't know if you call it a game, it's done in classrooms. I've seen it done at youth camps. We did it as a PD one time when I worked at the Christian school. But you either have a piece of paper or maybe like a construction piece of paper shaped like a heart, and you pass it around, and each person rips a piece off of this heart, and you go around the room until everyone has a little bit of a piece of it, and sometimes the whole thing is ripped up, or sometimes part of it, depending on how many people. And then the person will say, okay, now tape it back together, now put it back together. You get tape, you get all the pieces together, you try to put it back together, and of course, it never looks the same. You can get the heart back together as best you can, but of course, it's not going to look or be the same that it did before you started tearing pieces off of it. And that's what I feel like this is like. Yes, we've made up. Yes, we're cool again, but will it ever be the same? She's definitely said some things that you can't take back. Like, I'm a bad teacher, I'm not doing my job, did some things you can't take back, which makes me not trust her. Am I glad we're talking again? Yes. It's hard to talk to someone every day and then not. I was just telling my husband about this last night, and he's had a busy time at work, so yeah, even though this has been a little over a week, I haven't said much to him about it. He's like, wait, I thought you guys got along really well. Hi Mega, India, thanks for coming. Wow, what time is it over there? So yesterday we ate lunch together in the lunchroom and, talked about work-related things. And then at recess, we talked to each other, not the whole time, but every exchange we had with each other was pleasant. But after it was over, I just had this overwhelming feeling of sadness, even though we didn't have any bad words or bad exchanges, or everything was pleasant, everything was fine. The sadness was, this isn't what it used to be, and it never really can be. And maybe it's because of how I feel about it. But that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to dwell on it. It's 4:40 over there. Okay. Morning here. I'm on my way to work. Oh yeah, and I'm going live earlier than usual because I have to be there early. One thing both of us always did, past tense, and still do actually, for each other is if we have to be there early, we would help remind each other, because it's hard to remember to have to leave early. I've put a ton of reminders in my phone, but I still can forget. So I texted her this morning to remind her we had to be there early, and my husband was like, just let her do her job. That's not your responsibility. I said, I know. We've always reminded each other to be there early. Yeah. It says I have 3 people watching. Say hi. Say where you're... now I have 7 people watching. Say where you're watching from, what time it is there. Are you a teacher? This channel is all about teaching. So I want to talk about Cindy yesterday on her live stream. Cindy Bennett 13 was talking about a beef between Matt Walsh and Megyn Kelly. And basically, so I want to address one thing first. I did make a comment on her video, but I want to address for anyone else who happened to see the videos, just so that you know. Yeah, thank you, Megan, or Mega, or am I saying it right? Mega. Is that Matt Walsh does a segment on his show every day called The Daily Cancellation. And he started the segment to make fun of cancel culture. That's the purpose of the segment. So every day he just, quote unquote, cancels someone he disagrees with. So the Megyn Kelly thing was part of the Daily Cancellation. And that's his tagline when he's done with that segment, is he always says, today this person is canceled. So Cindy was very offended that he just, because he disagreed with her, would want to cancel her. So I just want to make it clear that he doesn't really think that she should be canceled because she disagrees with him, but that is a shtick and a spiel on his show. So they were having a beef. Matt Walsh thinks all women should just be stay-at-home moms.